Charles Barkley is one of the best power forwards in NBA history.
Team on Barkley, they're
Kane is in the building.
Kevin Lockridge said this guy's not going to beat it.
And one of the most charismatic personas that ever played. Undersized for his position, Barkley never lacked respect from his opponents due to his strength and energetic play. Barkley entered the league the same year as Michael Jordan, who later became one of his best friends and rivals. He is one of the best players that never won an NBA championship, as he lost to MJ and the Chicago Bulls in his only NBA Finals appearance. Nicknamed Sir Charles, Chuck, and the Round Mound of Rebound, Barkley played 16 seasons in the NBA for 3 teams: Philadelphia, Phoenix, and Houston. Though shorter than the typical power forward, he used his strength and aggressiveness to become one of the NBA's most dominant rebounders. Barkley was a versatile player who had the ability to score, create plays, and defend. He was an 11-time NBA All-Star, an 11-time member of the All-NBA team, and the 1993 NBA MVP. An All-American power forward at Auburn University, Barkley was drafted as a junior by the Philadelphia 76ers with the 5th pick of the 1984 NBA Draft. In his rookie season, he was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team in 1985. In the 1986-87 season, Barkley led the league with the highest rebounding average and earned his first NBA rebounding title. He was named the NBA All-Star Game MVP in 1991, and in 1993 with the Phoenix Suns, he was voted the league's MVP. Charles competed in the 1992 and 1996 Olympic Games, winning 2 gold medals as a member of the U.S. national team. In 2000, he retired as the 4th player in NBA history to achieve 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 4,000 assists. Since his retirement, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and LeBron James have joined the 20K/10K/4K club. Barkley is a 2-time inductee into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, being inducted in 2006 for his individual career and in 2010 as a member of the Dream Team. He was born and raised in Leeds, Alabama, 10 miles outside Birmingham. He attended Leeds High School. As a junior, Barkley stood 5'10" and weighed 220 pounds. He failed to make the varsity team and was named as a reserve. However, during the summer, Barkley grew to 6'4" and earned a starting position on the varsity as a senior. He averaged 19.1 points and 17.9 rebounds per game and led his team to a 26-3 record en route to the state semifinals. Charles played collegiate basketball at Auburn for 3 seasons. Although he struggled to control his weight, he excelled as a player and led the SEC in rebounding each year. He became a popular crowd pleaser, exciting the fans with dunks and block shots that bellied his lack of height and overweight frame. In Barkley's 3-year college career, he averaged 14.1 points and 62.6% field goal shooting, 9.6 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.7 blocks per game. In 1984, he led the Tigers to their first NCAA tournament in school history and finished with 23 points on 80% field goal shooting, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Barkley left before his final year at Auburn and made himself eligible for the 1984 NBA Draft. He was selected with the 5th pick in the first round by the Philadelphia 76ers, 2 slots after the Chicago Bulls drafted Michael Jordan. He joined a veteran team that included Julius Erving, Moses Malone, and Maurice Cheeks, players who took Philadelphia to the 1983 NBA championship. During his second year, Barkley improved his game under the leadership of Moses Malone during the offseason with his workouts. In the process, he became the team's leading rebounder and number 2 scorer, averaging 20 points and 12.8 rebounds per game. After Moses Malone was traded the next season and Julius Erving retired after the following one, Charles Barkley became the main man in Philly. During the 1989-90 season, despite receiving more first-place votes, Barkley finished second in MVP voting behind the Los Angeles Lakers' Magic Johnson. He was named Player of the Year by the Sporting News and Basketball Weekly. He averaged 25.2 points and 11.5 rebounds per game, and a career-high .600 shooting. He was named to the All-NBA First Team for the 3rd consecutive year and earned his 4th All-Star selection. The 1991-92 season was Barkley's final year in Philadelphia. In his last season, he wore number 32 instead of his 34 to honor Magic Johnson, who had announced prior to the start of the season that he was HIV positive. Although the 76ers had initially retired the number 32 in honor of Billy Cunningham, it was unretired, with Cunningham's approval, for Barkley to wear. In his final season with the Sixers, averaging 23.1 points on .552 shooting and 11.1 rebounds per game, Barkley earned his 6th straight All-Star appearance and was named to the All-NBA second team, his 7th straight appearance on either the first or second team. He ended his 76ers career ranked 4th in team history in total points, 14,184, 3rd in scoring average, 23.3, 3rd in rebounds, 7,079. The trade to Phoenix in the 1992-93 season went well for both Barkley and the Suns. He averaged 25.6 points on .520 shooting, 12.2 rebounds, and a career-high 5.1 assists per game, leading the Suns to an NBA best 62-20 record. For his efforts, Barkley won the league's MVP award and was selected to play in his 7th straight All-Star game. He became the 3rd player ever to win league MVP honors in the season immediately after being traded, established multiple career highs, and led Phoenix to their first NBA Finals appearance since 1976. Despite Barkley's proclamation to Jordan that it was destiny for the Suns to win the title, they were defeated in 6 games by the Chicago Bulls. The trade to the Houston Rockets in the 1996-97 season was Barkley's last chance at capturing an NBA championship title. He joined a veteran team that included 2 of the NBA's 50 greatest players, Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler. Unfortunately, Barkley's season and career seemingly ended prematurely at the age of 36 after rupturing his left quadriceps tendon in December 1999 in Philadelphia, where his career began. Refusing to allow his injury to be the last image of his career, he returned after 4 months for one final game. On April 19, 2000, in a home game against the Vancouver Grizzlies, Barkley scored a memorial basket on an offensive rebound and putback, a common trademark during his career. During the NBA's 50th anniversary, Barkley was named one of the league's 50 greatest players.
For Charles Barkley. From the Utah.
He was again named to the 75 greatest players in NBA history for the league's 75th anniversary.
An 11-time All-NBA team selection, Charles Barkley.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos.